Today I'd like to give you a quick product review on a product here from Autogen. This is actually a wonderful product that I hoped I'd never have to use, but I will tell you that I was out boondocking out at a relative's property, and for whatever reason over the few days we were there, probably user error, I had left on something that had drained my batteries, and when I went to start the coach, it wouldn't turn over. Now normally if this happens, you've got a couple of choices. One is you can run around and scream for help. You can call AAA if you want to call them and wait around and hope that they show up, which I do haven't had to use yet. Or if you like me and you like to have multiple redundancies, I carry one of these. And this particular item cost me about $200 on Amazon, and I just keep it tucked up above the driver there. But I've had it charged up and up there for about 8 months and never used it. But I finally had to, and it works, and I'm glad that I had it. And here's a review of it and why I think everybody should carry one of these as a backup in their RV. And inside this case, which has been nice, I just keep it up above in a compartment up above the driver's side. I bought this about 8 months ago. I have not even had to use it. I charged it up, kind of thinking as an alternative to AAA. If I got stuck somewhere, boondocking or whatever the case is, I could use this to jump the battery bank for the starter on it. I had to use it. It's extremely simple to use. It comes with the actual main unit, which is this lithium jump pack. It's a 4,000 amp jump pack, and you just keep it charged. It held it charged for 8 months. It still looked completely full. I'm sure it does lose some power. If you push on the power button again, you hold on it, I guess. You got a flashlight to use, which is a nice little feature, or if you're for emergencies, you can turn it on and it'll do SOS and some different things. But it also has other charging outlets, so if you need to charge up anything off of a 12-volt cigarette style adapter. In there, it's got USB ports on there, and the charging port is located there to charge this back up. It just charges off the standard 110 in your house or off the 110 in your coach, which is nice. But other than that, it's a pretty stout piece of equipment. I went with this particular one, and this is this MJS111B. That's the model number, because this one was one of the larger ones that would actually be able to do up to a 10-liter diesel engine, and I've got an 8.3-liter diesel Cummins in this particular four-travel coach here, and I wanted to make sure this had enough gumption to be able to get that thing cranking around. In this box, it comes with your instruction guide for the 12-volt lithium jump pack. It comes with the little power adapter and the power cord that you use to charge this thing up. You plug it in again there, plug it into here. It only goes into one way, and then just plug this into the wall, and that'll start lighting up to show it's charging. When it's fully charged, it just stays lit on there. But what I was most impressed with, probably more than just the fact that this actually works, to do the job, were these little jumper cables. These are pretty good quality, I think, jumper cables. They had pretty good grip to them, pretty good spring. The cords seem fairly thick on them, and there isn't really a way to screw this up. I'm going to go out and show you kind of how it works with this piece here, because this end only goes in this piece here on the side one way, and it gives you an indicator whether or not it is correct or incorrect on the side once you actually plug it in. So let me go out and show you how that works. Okay, apologize again for the dirty bay here, but I've got my unit here, and there's a tab on the back. This is kind of tricky to get this one open. The first time I had a little trouble with it. It doesn't seem to be sticking as bad anymore. But you take this, again, there's a rounded end and a squared end, and you can see that's the same way here. So you can insert that in there, and as soon as you do, it comes on. And then you just simply take these. I'm gonna set this down so I can do this with having less hands here while trying to work with you. Once you've got this thing, it's got fairly short cords, but they don't arc with each other. They don't cause problems with each other. It only kicks in once you get it connected. And you're gonna take the black as for the negative, and it's got this red one for the positive. and you can see that it lights up green. That means that it's ready, so it's starting to charge that battery pack. Now I'm not going to leave this on here for a lot right now because of the fact that my batteries are perfectly fine and they're charged. I just wanted to show you that. That does it. If you hook it up wrong or in a reverse fashion, this red light lights up and shows you you're doing it wrong. So for some reason it's dirty, or you've got it connected to 2 negatives or 2 positives or whatever else, this will throw up an error message and it won't do anything. You need to go ahead and remove it and try again. But once it's on there, you simply go back to the coach, turn it on into the auxiliary position, give it a second, and crank it. And if it doesn't crank over within the first few seconds, just shut it off, let it wait about 30 seconds or so, and then crank it again and try it. And it should give you enough juice pumping through that lithium pack to boost these enough to get you cranking and get you going. And then once you're going, you run out here and disconnect it. When I got done cranking this thing on, finally got it going, it had dropped about 2 of those battery bars, but still had enough that I think I could have done it 2 or 3 more times if I felt like I needed to. But then I just took this inside as the coach was running and plugged it in to here into the outlet in the deal and let it charge on the trip home, fully charged by the way I got back. I will never leave home without this again, because the only alternative to this for me would be to call and wait on AAA, and who knows whether they're going to show up. I hope you've enjoyed this quick review of this Autogen Jump Pack. Again, I will post a link down below to where I got this off of Amazon. I believe now they actually are selling 4,500 amp hour as opposed to 4,000 amp hour like this, and I believe it's about the same price. I think I checked yesterday, it was $199. They had it on sale. Again, $200 is a lot of money for a ability to jump your vehicle, but a lot of times other road services will charge you $100 or so to come out anyway, and you're having to wait on them, or they may have to tow you someplace, or they might not have the correct cables to get it hooked up, or whatever their excuse. We've heard of people that have called out AAA and they won't get to them because they've boondocked out in the woods somewhere and they won't do it. So you've got to then plug the batteries to them, get them charged, bring them back. It's a big hassle, and if you're waiting around and you're in the middle of a trip, this is a way to get you back on the road quickly and effectively, and I would definitely recommend you carry one. That's just my 2 cents. So if you felt this helps, please like and subscribe down below. We'd love having you back for more product reviews and some great RV videos. Thanks again for watching.